money, money, money versus data and demographics. I know where I'd be. But it shows you're a determined sort, and I'll try my best to give you some... I'll try my best to give you some information that's actually of value and assistance to you. My approach really is going to be giving some basic principles about segmentation. If I can make the clicker work. Nope. So we got a stuck PowerPoint. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'll talk about why people think segmentation is a vile word, some principles around it, what I learned by doing a segmentation, some varying approaches to that, and giving some examples that sit outside of my own experience of how other organisations are approaching segmentation and what kind of values they're trying to get from that as marketers. The clicker definitely doesn't work. Okay, well look, I was interested when I went to the Dig It Up festival, which was just a couple of months ago, toured nationally. It was the Hoodoo Gurus' 30th anniversary concert where they invited down a whole bunch of fairly cult, incredible acts and some heritage rock acts to do all-day festivals in Melbourne and Sydney, and then smaller versions thereof in the other capital cities. But the program that I was handed on the day contained some quotes that I thought were really interesting. Firstly, you should congratulate yourself on being a person of distinction and taste. Music festivals are a dime a dozen and many people get excited about them, but I'm not usually in that demographic, said Dave Faulkner, their lead singer. People like me, and you, really are. Demographics and customer segments, those vile words that are much employed and overused as a marketing paradigm. Dig It Up is not like those other festivals, because we aren't seeking to carve up our potential audience into marketing segments with a little bit of this for this people and a little bit of that for that people. And he went on. Now, 2 points I wanted to make. I mean, one, a topic is low on the ladder of loved things in the universe when an artist of Mr. Faulkner's stature chooses to open his 30th anniversary program by ranting on about marketing. There seems to be something inherent in the idea of customer segmentation that really pisses people off. It becomes a focal point for people's suspicions around marketing generally, I think. And, maybe it should be, because a lot of marketing crimes, I think, are done in the name of segmentation. And a lot of theory is spouted around it that seems to be less than productive when it comes to working out, what activities you're going to put in your marketing calendar. The second point I'll make is one that actually backs up the worth of customer segmentation and completely goes against what Mr. Faulkner said, because when I was there as a marketer, I was able to look into the audience and see really distinct groups of those who were attending. It seemed to be, and I bet there was geographical specificities as well, it seemed to be that there was like a 50-plus Australian